Good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever might be the case. Whoever's watching this video, wherever you are watching this video, welcome. And yeah, this is just going to be a quick announcement, and actually a very important announcement. I already recorded a video like this, and I messed up several times there too. So if I do it here, I'm not going to retry because I just don't have the patience. But I'm going to be trying not to mess up too much. And yeah, essentially what I'm trying to announce here is that I honestly don't think there's really anywhere I can go from here with regards to this channel. That's not to say that my videos don't get any views whatsoever. The Five Nights at Freddy's one got a few hundred, which is barely anything, but for my channel, that's kind of to be expected. So a few hundred would be fine, but realistically, it's more like I might get a few dozen views, and I just think that my entire subscriber base really subscribed because of those two popular Ace Attorney videos, the Lying Coldly but sped up and bass boosted, Objection Funk but there is no music, and the Asman video, where I said in all caps, Asman is a child groomer. And those videos were either clickbaity or relied on videos that already existed to get any viewers, and that's the main reason I really have any subscribers, is because of those videos. So the fact that I have 1.6 thousand, while it's not a huge audience base, you would think, well, 1.6 thousand, that's at least a small town's worth of people, but the people who subscribe to me are very fragmented. A few hundred were from back before the 2020s even started. A good chunk of them are after, and most of them, again, just come from those Ace Attorney videos and maybe the Asman video. So any new content I might want to make, in order to get any viewers, would probably have to be related to those two videos, and I'm just not interested in doing that. I'm not interested in making only Ace Attorney content or only Asman content, because what the hell else could possibly be done? I mean, Ace Attorney is relatively popular, but not that popular, and it was a very specific niche that I managed to capitalize on with those two videos. So the fact that they even got a decent amount of views, because the Objection Funk one is at almost 900,000. I mean, I can only assume that it won't be too long for it to reach 1 million, because it's still steadily growing, and that's huge. But I don't want to just piggyback off that success, because first of all, it's not even my idea. It's somebody else's video that I took the music off of. And to be perfectly honest, I just used the instrumental track. I didn't even really make the track. I just combined the track with only the vocals with the original video. And somehow it got almost 1 million views, and I don't know how that happened, but it's still growing to this day, and it'll probably get to 1 million. But I can't piggyback off that success, because how do you make an entire channel that's only about one video that you posted 5.5 years ago? I mean, how do you do that? You can't do that. So yeah, I'm not going to be banking off any former success, because it was all accidental anyway. What I'm thinking I'm going to do, and what I would really enjoy doing, is I'm a big fan of channels like Scare Theater, Nexpo, Nick Crawley, Barely Sociable, people like that, Rainbot Horror, even people who cover real life mysteries, and serve as a kind of momentary distraction, but they also really dig deep into what are these mysteries and trying to explain what's going on, and they're usually related to real life, although sometimes they may cover ARGs or something like that. I would really like to make content in that same vein. I don't want to be too derivative, but that same basic idea of making those kind of mystery videos on the about mysteries that happen on the internet, or real life mysteries, that kind of thing interests me, and I would very much like to do that. But I don't think that there's any point in doing it on this channel, because again, the 1.6 thousand subscribers I have almost all subscribed because of one video that I'm not even especially interested in anymore. So how do you can't say, well, don't do it on a different channel because you have success here. Well, the success is totally unrelated and probably wouldn't even help me anyways. Like years ago, I tried to monetize my channel and YouTube kept telling me, even after I deleted a bunch of videos, we're not going to monetize you because half your content, and actually most of your content, is just 12-second clips of movies or other copyrighted material, and there's just no substance to it, so why would we monetize you? Or it was basically something like that. And now I couldn't do it anyway because I don't have enough watch hours. So it seems to me that even in the hopes of getting my channel monetized, there is no point in doing it on this channel because I don't think it'd be very helpful anyways. I mean, my channel is not really monetizable, and most of the people who were ever interested to begin with were interested in something I'm no longer interested in. So I'm sorry if this video is a little rambly and even somewhat bitter, but to tell you the truth, I'm not bitter. I mean, I was an idiot when it came to my channel. I mean, I just posted random 12-second clips from movies or TV shows or random shit that I said. I was a commenter adjacent at that time. If you don't even know who commenters are, they're people like, well, I don't know, what was that guy's name? The ninja in his thumbnail. I don't in his profile picture. I don't know what his name is. Yeah, I can't remember. But basically, there used to be a time where I was not a commenter, but I was adjacent to those communities, and that was the kind of content they posted. Very just 10-second clips of saying random shit, and there was no real substance to it. And that's what my entire channel ever was. I never really made good videos, and I just, why do I have a channel? Why does anybody care? I don't know, right? It's just, I don't know. And, yeah, there's no point in continuing with it, because I'm just no longer interested in it. And, yeah, I would really like to make those real-life mystery videos like Barely Sociable makes, like Scare Theater makes, like all these people make. I would like to do that. And even if they don't do well, I don't really care because I think I would enjoy doing it. So I'm going to be making a separate channel. I don't know yet what the name of it will be. It's not going to be something like Moderately Introverted, like aping one of the other channels. I mean, I don't want to be too derivative, but it is the same idea. But I'm going to try and come up with a completely original name. I'm not going to be using AI or any nonsense like that. I'm going to try to come up with a good name. But for the time being, I'm just going to call it Nameless. I'll put the link in the description, and if anybody here is interested in that and wants to subscribe to it when I finally do start making content, by all means. I'm thinking I might do one on I Feel Fantastic, trying to catalog all the information and all the stuff people have gone over, because a lot of people have gone in depth, like this guy called Truth is Scarier Than Fiction, and but then a lot of people kind of just scratch the surface, like Top 15s or Scare Theater. They, excuse me. I'm very interested in taking all the information and putting it into a very long, comprehensive video, and that interests me. And that's probably what the first one is going to be, but past that point, I don't really know. I just want to cover stuff that's similar to what people like, again, people like Barely Sociable or Scare Theater do. And if Barely Sociable, he even covered, what was his name? Satoshi Nakamoto. The guy who invented Bitcoin, he made a video talking about who he thinks Satoshi Nakamoto is, and even something like that I think would be interesting. And that's the kind of content I want to make from now on. But there's no point doing it here because nobody would be interested. It's just completely separate. So I'm going to be taking my current profile picture, which is my first initial, T, in the same font that L from Death Note is in. I'm going to be taking that profile picture because I think it's a good one and fits with the faceless vibe. And I'm going to be using that for the new channel. And I'll be naming it probably not Nameless, but something else. And I'm going to be making that style of content. And if anybody here is interested, subscribe. If you're not, that's your prerogative. I genuinely, I don't think you have to be interested in anything if you don't want to be. So if you're not interested, don't subscribe. But if you are, go ahead. And yeah, I'm sorry that this is a 10-minute video. But yeah, I think really that is the announcement. I mean, too long didn't read. This channel, there's no point in me making any more videos here because nobody's interested in, and the whole thing is fragmented, and I can't monetize it. And I'm just not interested in pursuing it any longer, so I'm going to be making a new channel with new content. And if you're interested, subscribe. If you're not, leave it alone, and that's fine. So thank you for watching, and for the last time, Excelsior.